Shadow Train, April 2nd through 28th, 2019. In self-judgment, Glitch reminds us that we are operating in our avatar form here on Earth. This concept is easy to understand, but can really trip people up when they try to apply it in day-to-day life. Being too hard on ourselves and others is something we want to be aware of and try to avoid whenever possible. I started viewing Soothe the Glitch in April of 2019, and Frequency and Fulfillment was the first video I transcribed. It's still one of my favorites. In this video, Glitch simplifies the universal laws of vibration and attraction for us by explaining how the Earth Matrix is here as a creation station, and we are here on Earth to be happy. What is surrender? Surrender is a video recorded on Resurrection Day and is a reminder that we need to yield our plans to Source to allow the perfect plan to be revealed to you. Blockages and shadows are brought into the forefront in Law of Attraction and What's Missing, and in As Within, So Without / Shadow Game. Glitch reminds us of a problem no one ever talks about, the you can't reach your goals and desires if you have blockages. He provides a way to approach our blockages or shadows by turning it into a shadow game. It's just one of the fun tools he has created to help us reclaim our power. The last video in this series, You Are Only As Strong as Your Weakest Shadow, continues the theme of shadow work, and Glitch provides the perfect example of how a shadow can transform and take you on the shadow train. Read and enjoy. Glitch, Self-Fulfillment, April 2nd, 2019. A discussion about self-judgment, judgment, criticism, and my take and perspective on it, etc. Enjoy and integrate. Train horn blasts in the background. New subs welcome, old subs thanks for being around forever. Love you guys. And if you're just viewing, take what you want, leave or stay, it's your call. So I was reading one of my suggestions from the community tab. Shout out to Alexandria. She wants to know about self-judgment and what I think about it. I'll give you the Glitch perspective. Let me tune in and give her what I got. Give me a second. Self-judgment. Alright, this is where I'm being led to. Like being hard on yourself, there's different levels to this, okay? Why would you be hard on yourself? Because there's probably a seed of thought from somebody that talked shit about you, made fun of you, you look like blah blah blah. You're an idiot, you'll never be anything, and you're a piece of shit, da 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 da. But where do those judgments come? From other people who are operating on low vibration, and those people were probably judged and they're insecure. So they shadow project, right? They're projecting their weaknesses, judgments, vulnerabilities, negative thought processes onto you because they feel better about themselves. Now that's some low vibrational shit. You just got to know who you really are. What brings me to the next level of this conversation. Who are you really? Well, here you go. You're not your fucking body. Your body is a suit. Your body is an avatar. Who saw the movie Avatar? Are you the blue dude, or are you the human being in the pod laying there with your mind all hooked up to the diodes and shit and you're just projecting? You're actually an avatar. Your higher self, your soul collective, your unified soul that makes you the real full you is not here. A portion of you is here. You're here for the life experience to expand your awareness, consciousness, beingness. You choose to come to Earth, have a life incarnation, and learn and expand, okay? So when people judge you, typically people are judging outward appearance, which is just irrelevant, which is why I never really understood things like racism and skin color. It doesn't make any sense. We're all wearing suits. We're all soul, and we're all one soul. We're all God divided into fractals. God said, I want to have a family. Let me divide myself. Poof. Here we are. And we're all talking shit about each other. Doesn't make any sense. We're all one. What we're all essentially doing is clearing karma, shadow boxing, and breaking upgrading, elevating, and we have this contrast on the physical plane. So let's go back to self-judgment and talking smack about who we are. First of all, say you're judging yourself. Say you're hard on yourself. Now that depends on where you're coming from. Like, for example, I'm hard on myself sometimes. I'm hard on myself to a negative degree. I have to catch it and flip it and say, what the fuck am I doing? So there's that. We've got helicopters flying, trains, birds. You know how it gets. You know the truth's being put out there, so distractions will not work. Why would you judge yourself? Like for me, I'm hard on myself with certain things. It really comes down to my level of determination. I'm a Leo. I'm a lion, okay? You don't fuck with the fucking king of the jungle, alright? That's how I see it on some level. Now, some people could say, oh, you're just arrogant, dude. I'm not arrogant, because I'll tell you why. One, if I start to get arrogant, God humbles the shit out of me and puts me in my place. I learned the hard way to shut up when I need to and speak when I need to. Why do you think you have 2 ears and 1 mouth? Listen more, talk less, all right? Now, when you're trying to communicate for spirit, for the collective, you got to talk a little bit more, okay? So you got to ask yourself why. Why am I hard on myself? Why do I judge myself? What does this mean to me? If it's people just talking shit about you, it's low vibe. It's bullshit. Ignore it. You have to know who you really are. You're God that forgot. That's in a body, having a life experience to expand. You're a big deal. You just don't remember. Now, if you believe what people say about you, that's a whole other story. That's brainwashing. That's the 3D low vibrational bullshit. People talking shit about you. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Listen, let them project. Know your truth. What was the Greek proverb? Know thyself, right? You've heard this in my other videos if you've been around. I'm sorry for repeating, but I have to answer as spirit leads me to. Who are you really? My name is Paul. Am I Paul? No, that's just my label on earth right now. Is my name Glitch? No, it's a persona. It's a channel. It's my spiritual label. Who are you? You're a soul. You're in a body. So people judge your body. It's just stupid. Now, is the body important? Yeah, the body is important. You want to take care of yourself. You want to be healthy. You want to live this experience in a good vibration. You want to feel good about yourself. That turns into a self-care thing. So you have to learn how to take care of yourself. Stop the sacrificial bullshit, martyrdom. All that stuff is dead. We're going into new elevations in consciousness and awareness. So all that stuff has to die, because if you don't take care of yourself, nobody will. And no one is going to tell you to. I will, in my glitch self-care video that I put out a week or 2 ago, but other people don't give a shit. Why? Because everyone's focused on themselves, negative or positive. Now we hear banging. They don't want this out. It's getting out, so fuck it all. Judgments are bullshit. Now, there's a difference between, okay, I hear you, thank you. There's a difference between criticism and judgment, banging in the background. I'm going to dance to that beat for a minute. It's like tribal drumming. Yeah, tune in. Wow, okay. So there's corrective criticism, and then there's judgment. And it depends. Like, even judgment has, how can I explain it? If somebody is critiquing you, it could be for your betterment, if your perspective is right. So corrective criticism, there's the train again, they don't want it out, but we're gonna roll. Somebody says some shit about you, like, oh, you should do this because that's corrective criticism. Now you might get offended by that. You might be like, why are they telling me that? That's your weird perspective. You have to ascend past that low vibrational judgment on yourself and go, you know what? They're trying to help me. You have to use discernment. You have to know the difference. Criticism is not the same as judgment. People talking shit about you, it's a little bit different. People are making fun of you. Obviously, they're low vibration. They probably see the light in you, and they want to diminish that flame. So you know what to do. Put your head up. Know who you are. You know you're divine. Don't let people talk shit about you. Does it mean you fight back? No. Why? What did Jesus say? Live by the sword, die by the sword, right? You have to know. See, there's different levels to this, but I'm going to try and keep it simple. It gets to a point where you just know what you know, what you know, what you know, and that's it. I guess you could say that's part of the ascension. To some degree, it is knowing who you are, standing in your truth and not giving a fuck what people think. Now that's not arrogant, but that can be seen as arrogant. Oh, you don't fucking care what people think. You think you're hot shit. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's, again, they're projecting. See the difference? You have to know who you are and stand in your truth. Know that you're God. You're part of God, your spirit. You live in this lifetime. That's not forever. It's gonna end. But you're doing it here and now to expand who you are. It's part of your soul contract. What else do we have for them, Spirit? Are you judging others, wondering why you're getting judged? Like attracts like. Karma. Life is karma ran by the law of attraction. I taught that in other videos when I was getting blasted with that download over and over and over again. Let me tell you something. If you're thinking thoughts that are judgmental, you don't always have to say it. If you say it, it's even worse. You're casting spells. You think your thoughts aren't casting spells? Thoughts are things. They can be measured. They're energy. They're alive. What you think, what you speak, your intentions are known throughout the entire universe. This video is going to help you guys a lot. I can feel it, okay? What is said, what is thought, your actions, deeds, etc. It's all about intentions. And all of that is Wi-Fi'd the fuck out into the universe. So you might be acting really nice, but if you're thinking some dirty shit about people, God knows it. There are karmic repercussions to that. Poof. Just fucked your head up. I know I did, because you think, well, if I don't say it, so I think it. No, it's still intentions. What you thought being a light worker was easy, it's not easy. You know this shit is not easy, but it's for your betterment of your spirit. Take it easy on yourself. Don't get too hard on yourself. It's all measured. What you guys think the Akashic records are. Guys, it's all being recorded. You can't escape it. What you think, what you say, what you do, what you dream, all of it's being recorded. So do a self-check and ask yourself, am I judging others? Am I thinking shit about others? Am I talking smack about others? Am I doing witchcraft on other people? You want to know the truth. When you talk shit about people, you're doing witchcraft. When you are thinking bad shit about people, you're doing witchcraft. The bad kind, okay? Bad witchcraft. You're casting spells without even realize it. What you think God is going to be like. Listen, you could just not say it. You could think it is cool. Come on, dude. God is I am. Unconditional love. You think there's dirty thoughts and unconditional love? No. And I'm not just talking about sexual dirty thoughts. I'm talking about like any kind of shit you're thinking or saying. It's being recorded. Your intentions are known. The Father knows the heart. Come on, guys. Think about it. Do a self-check. You need to purge all that bullshit ego out. And it takes many lifetimes to do so, which is why we keep coming back in different forms. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave it in the comments, blow it up, like the video, all that fun stuff. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I hope this video helped you. Love and light. Peace. Glitch. Frequency and fulfillment. 369 download. Audio. April 6, 2019. An audio transmission streaming from 3D up and from 9D. Journey well and integrate. Listen and allow the upgrade. I love you. What's up, family? New subs welcome. Old subs, thanks for being around. And if you're just listening, thank you. Listen or not, your call. Today is April 6th. It's Saturday, and I just feel a tremendous shift today into the next level of life. And I feel really good. I feel like something has shifted, and I know my fellow lightworkers will know if something has, and I just want to talk a little bit about frequency and fulfillment. So I got a download, and I started to talk to myself about it, and I feel like this is really tremendous, and I feel like it's going to break a lot of shadows out of people and really enhance this new energy that we're coming into. So what does it really all boil down to, right? We come into this life experience and we believe beliefs that aren't even ours. We have to become aware of that, start to integrate self-love and light to break those shadows out of ourselves. In the Lightworking community, yes, we are built to love and help, but sometimes we forget we must love ourselves and integrate self-love. There comes a point in all our lives where there are thresholds we have to cross and obstacles and seemingly insurmountable barricades that we need to get past. These are what we would call our shadows or falsehoods or belief systems that don't work for us. And we know that a belief is just a thought we keep on thinking. So there comes a point where you start to ask yourself, like, what actually makes me happy? And then your shadows will tug and they'll say things like, you're not supposed to be happy. But that's not true. You're here to expand, and to expand, you have to fulfill whatever mission suits you. You have to follow what your spirit is leading you to do. And some of us have a lot of work to do. Some of us have a little bit of work to do. And some of us have done lots and lots of work and want to just come into the light of feeling fulfillment. And you know, there are different levels for different people with different timelines. And yes, consciousness and awareness has raised a whole for Earth and individuality. But I was just thinking to myself, and I got the download. I was like, you know what? What does it really all boil down to? And it really boils down to fulfillment and what makes you happy as an individual, because we're not here to suffer. I've said in older videos that martyrdom is dead. The sacrificial complexities are dead. If we're going into a new spectrum, and I feel like the new 5D, if you want to call it, that has happened, I think we're there. I'm feeling a massive positivity shift today. Again, I'm not aware of dates and times according to astrology and stuff like that. This is just based off what I'm currently feeling, and I think it's time to own who we are. Know that we're doing the right thing, and to have fun. There's a lot of negative thought processes among us, and we need to know that we are one with the I Am, and that we deserve to be happy. For some people, it's going to feel impossible, and for me, for a long time, it's felt impossible. I often said, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve that, I'm not good enough, etc. But the only reason why I felt those things is because I was tuned into an inappropriate frequency. So now it comes down to fulfillment and frequency. Today we're going to call this video Fulfillment and Frequency. What is frequency? We are frequencies. Now we are in this matrix. You can call it a simulation, but it's paradoxical because it's a real simulation. What is a simulation? A simulation is something that you're simulating, so you could say that this earth realm is a simulation of another vibrational life. What's the word I'm looking for? You could say that this whole earth life experience is a simulation of a parallel timeline or an alternate universe, and what contributes to that is the frequencies of the thoughts and feelings that we put out. Let me simplify this because that's what I do. What does this mean? It means that if you're thinking negative self-thoughts, and you are a frequency, and this matrix is run by certain rules and regulations for the expansion of self, you have to start to learn the laws of the universe. And one of them is that you are a frequency, law of vibration, law of attraction, etc. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. And in short, like frequencies attract like frequencies. If you're a frequency and you're thinking negative self-thoughts and doubtful and fearful thoughts, then you're going to attract circumstances that match your fear-based and doubt-based thoughts. And then you're going to go, see, I told you my life is shitty. And the only reason why it's shitty is because you've tuned into the wrong frequency. So this has been a struggle for me. This has been a struggle for most people. Most people are still operating in the matrix, and the matrix is here as a creation station, which I've said in older videos as well. We are here to expand our consciousness. It is a perfect playground of creation. It's just that from childhood on, You are taught beliefs that become your frequency, and then you attract things to those beliefs. Then you think that your life is shitty, but really what it comes down to, and I hate to say this, you are attracting it to yourself because you're a frequency. So now the challenge becomes, how well do I change my frequency? You have to just change your frequency. You do that by integrating self-love, facing your shadows, defeating your fear, defeating your shadows, and getting work done that you need to do. In law of attraction, the word action is there. There is action involved, although sometimes there's not much action involved. A lot of the action that is required is sometimes just a change of thought. That's action. It doesn't necessarily mean hard work. That, again, another matrix belief. There are people that are very happy doing very little work. So just think about that for a minute. You've probably been taught things like, you have to work hard for this, and you have to work hard for that. Those are beliefs. You can re-believe beliefs. They're not set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. This is an open world video game. And the things that are attracted to you based on your frequency and what you think. Let's talk about that a little bit more. We could shatter many shadows today. I feel like this might be one of my most valuable, informative pieces yet. And I'm excited for people to hear this because if you get what I'm saying, you'll realize that all the things you're facing because of you. And when you own that you are the creator of your life experience and existence, and then you choose to change your frequency, your 3D simulated matrix experience will change. You will own your creatorhood. You will own that you are the creator of your own universe and that you have to master yourself. It gets tricky when you have beliefs that are hard to erase or replace. So what I found beneficial is I'll give you an example. I'll give you a small example. If you look outside today and it's cloudy, you have a choice to think, oh, it's fucking cloudy outside. This sucks. Or you could say, it's just cloudy. The sun will come out later. There's a big difference in the frequency of belief. When you start to apply these things over and over again, it's repetition, and repetition teaches. That's why we love music, because music is repetitive and it's something we can learn fast. Another stumbling block is that we like to learn things fast, but in this time-space reality, we have a delay. Things are rather slow, and we're very impatient, especially when we just go on our phone and Google anything instantly. You have to remember that there's time delay. The time delay is there to serve you so that you can really fine-tune and think about what you really want. You can get to the correct frequency to attract what you really want. I hope this is making a lot of sense to you guys, and the fact that it comes down to what you are exuding from your frequency. Then you start to ask yourself questions like, well, what do I really want? Who do I want to be? And then when you start to do that, your logic will say, you can't do that because of fill in the blank. Again, that's something you believe. You could do whatever you want if you truly believe it. That's what faith is. Faith is knowing and believing. You can't be wishy-washy. You have to own your frequency and know that what you want does exist. What you want can be part of your life experience. Think of it like this. Life is short. We're not supposed to be here for 1,000 years. We're here for a certain amount of time that's contracted on the other side before we come here. It's all contracted. Listen to this video a couple of times. There's a lot of information coming out on this download. And just remember, it really comes down to fulfillment, or what makes you happy. Not what makes everyone around you happy, what makes you happy. You came here on a solo mission to be happy for yourself. Sometimes we sell ourselves short for family and children, and then we say that's being selfish. But the thing is, at the end of the night, it's all about being happy. It boils down to what makes you fulfilled. You know the meal tastes better when you haven't eaten in a while. So maybe don't eat for a while, and then eat a nice meal, and you'll feel a good amount of fulfillment from that. You'll want to start to build your belief systems into what makes you happy. What makes me feel fulfilled? What frequency am I putting out? You want to do a self-check. What I am thinking right now, what I am putting out right now, and then you just want to continuously stay positive in that frequency and enjoy your fucking life. We're here to be happy. It's just that we have to undo all the matrix bullshit beliefs that don't serve us, and that's the work. That's the prerequisite work to get to the speech I'm giving you guys now. That's the struggle. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, metaphorically and literally, and we need to do these works, shadow works, ego breaking, to get to these places of questioning. What makes me happy? How do I get happy? I want to be happy. You have to own it. I want to be happy. I want to be fulfilled. What makes me happy? Start to think about what makes you happy. You're supposed to be. That's all I got for now. I hope this video helped you guys out. I'm sorry it took so long to get out, but I feel like it's super important. Much love, honor, respect to the family, and I will see you guys later. Glitch. What is surrender? Surrender. April 21st, 2019. What's up, family? Glitch here. Today is Easter Sunday, so I want to say happy resurrection to you all. And, yeah, we went through some shit, huh? How are you guys doing? Love and light to you all, blessings to you all, and healing to you all today. I just want to do a quick video. I had a download, of course, and I want to get my downloads out. So, surrender. That's the word of the day. I was thinking about it, downloading about it. Surrender, surrender. Who's sir? Source. Thank you. Sir. Who's sir? God. Render. What does it mean to render? Create a plan. What do we often do? We try to figure things on our own, and we're limited by our limits of perspective, right? We're limited by our logic. Here's the deal. What do I often say to people? When you can't figure it out, you have to get on your knees and surrender. You're saying, surrender. God, create it for me. Create the plan for me. I can't figure it out. There's going to be times you just can't figure it out because you're limited by your scope. Yes, you can ask people for help, and then you're limited to their scope. Who is the ultimate creator of all? The great I am, source, God, sir. So when you say, God, I surrender to you, you're giving your plan over to him, to source, to allow the perfect plan to come to you. Now, that perfect plan that comes to you might not be at all what you logically think the plan is. You have to go with the flow of source, which is why, say, follow the spirit and get out of the logical mind. I still do it. I'll find myself making a plan. I'm going to make a plan and I'll go, what am I doing? I'm just using my logic, but logic is only good for quick decisions. Your logic can't plan ahead. God is the end and the beginning. So why would you logically plan something that source could plan perfectly for you? Surrender. Give it to Sir. Give it to God, the great I am, and allow it. Follow spirit. Allow it. Follow the plan, and you will get the results you want. Takes true trust and faith to understand what I'm saying. That's it for now. Shake off last night. Allow today. New beginnings, resurrection, deep breath in, deep breath out. Over and out.